Hello, Leonard Betts, I'm working with Teagasc. So I'm here today looking at managing the cow around drying off. So I suppose an extremely important time of year. It's downtime for the cow so that she can recover herself after long lactation, and it's a time where cell count can be improved if the treatment is correct and the period of being dry is long enough, and the following lactation you can gain extra milk yield as a result. So I suppose you're looking at a number of factors. I suppose the feed that's in the yard, the feed type is going to dictate maybe how much you're going to feed, and then the body condition of the cow. So ideally you maybe body condition score the cows and separate them so you can feed accordingly. So we'd like to be able to dry off the cow at the same body condition that she'll calve down. So ideal is somewhere around the 3 1/4. So this is the range. We don't want fat cows, we want thin cows, because there's issues with all that. So we're trying to be in this range. As was typically, dry cow silage is going to be somewhere, I suppose, in the high 60s in terms of DMD. So I suppose typically you'd like your cow here to be in the category 3+ for body condition score. So with your typical silage of around 68 DMD silage, it's silage unrestricted. If it's slightly above that, you might be restricting the silage. And top quality silage above 72 MD silage, you will have to restrict that, or you will end up with cows who are over conditioned and possible milk fever and ketosis that could follow. The length of the dry period will impact. I suppose ideally it's somewhere between 8 to 12 weeks. I suppose 8 to 10 for your cows and 12 for the heifers. They need longer downtime because obviously they're still growing. The housing conditions obviously have a big effect on the success of drying off for cows. So I suppose a good airy shed where well ventilated, so it's not a suitable environment for bacteria to survive, whereas a damp, dark shed, that's what bacteria want. So a good airy shed, cubicles scraped, scrapers coming on regularly, lime twice a day, that's the ideal scenario. Your nutrition is basically your standard silage, as I say, and meal will be required if your silage is poor, or if you're trying to stretch silage where silage is tight in certain yards. Guys will stretch you with meal, or you look at straw in that scenario. So they're the main issues that guys need to worry about for the coming dry period.